Hey guys, Eric here with aircompressorpartsonline.com. Today we're going to run through how to maintain an air compressor. This is for gas compressors, electric compressors, small, large, you name it. Just going to run through the basic points, parts to replace, and when you should, how often you should, so you have less downtime. Alright, here we have a gas power compressor, and we're going to, first off, talk about the air filter and oil replacement. These are two things that really should be done simultaneously. It really depends as far as frequency. If you're a contractor, you're using this all day, day in and day out. Compressor takes a beating. You want it to obviously operate when you want it to, or else you're not making money. So what I would do, and I would recommend for electric or gas power compressor, I certainly would change the filter every 3 or 4 months, and that is at least every 3 to 4 months. But I would certainly do it at least that often. A dirty air filter, intake filter in the pump can cause all kinds of problems. It can cause debris to get inside the head and mess up valves. That will destroy valves, gaskets, and in turn suck in debris from the into the transfer tube down to your tank. All kinds of problems. So keep this air filter nice and clean. The element inside, make sure the medium is clean, especially if you work in dusty environments like, say, this, cutting wood, all that sawdust, or even painting, all those particulates, and carbon from the engine and exhaust gets sucked through the intake. So every 3 or 4 months, go ahead and change the filter out. We sell the replacements and we discount them by quantity. Always keep more than one on hand, always, because that's just more downtime you have and pay more cost in shipping. So it's just ideal to certainly replace the filter then and order a few at a time as well. All right, and as well as oil is concerned, you got to have clean oil, just like you would in your car. So I recommend something like our compressor oil here, a straight 20 weight oil for colder climates, but most of the time a straight 30 weight compressor oil will do, and they're all non-detergent. 30 weight non-detergent compressor oil is what I'd recommend. So I change that out with the air filter. That is ideal, and those are the two most important points to hit. And your tanks. See in the bottom of the tank, on each tank you're going to have your drain cock. Go ahead and open that drain cock open from, I'd say, after every extended use. So, don't do it every say month, every 3 months, just once a year. You really need to drain those tanks from moisture. Drain them after every extended use, and that just allows the tanks to drain and stay dry. Moisture, does terrible things to a compressor. For one, and we can backfeed through the line from the tank to your pump head. Moisture obviously causes rust. It'll rust your tank out, and once you rust the tank out, tanks are expensive. You can't weld them, and that's just a huge problem. That usually means a replacement of the compressor unit a lot of times. So drain the drain cocks after every extended use as well. If it's gas-powered engine, go ahead and keep your intake filter clean, of course. Just make sure the oil in the engine is clean and the air filter is clean as well. Something to mention. As far as electric compressors are concerned, your pressure switch, you want to make sure that is operating, cutting in and cutting out like it should. If not, then you're going to want to replace that pressure switch. Make sure your gauges are in good shape. If you have a faulty gauge, then if it's reading too high pressure, that is obviously very dangerous, and that can be a safety hazard. So make sure, especially your tank pressure gauge, is reading it accurately. And your safety valve is operating, so you might want to bypass the pressure switch and make sure your safety valve is actually working, so that if that switch fails, the safety valve does blow off, so the tanks won't explode, essentially. So that's really what you want to look for as far as maintenance goes. If you have any questions on the products, filters, oil, drain valves, you name it, go ahead and give us a ring. Take a look at them on our website by searching your make and model number or clicking on generic air compressor parts, and we categorize oil, filters, these parts by name, and we're glad to help you out. Hopefully that works. If you have any other questions, feel free to comment or give us a ring or send an email, and we'll help you out further. Thanks again for watching.